am here!
Look who's back. Were you scared to continue those tests?
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Hello. Oh. Ah, there we go. Hello. Director Airpole, alien play lady in the house. Hello, hello. Seth, you got the first. That's crazy. That never happens. Hi, Seth. Hi, Broken. Hi, Paul. Paul goes binted. Rat Blondie and Plant Lady. Okay. Painted hello. It's a you. It's a me. I was here the whole time. YouTube intro skippers, Paul. Good morning, everyone. I am still waking up. I've got coffee. Yes. N64, hello. It's Murder Friday. Did I wake up and it's finally the weekend? Wow, that was a fast week. I blinked. When was it Friday and not Tuesday? Wait, what? Hi, Lucy. Ah. Ah. I'd appreciate if you go back to beginning. Oh, my apologies. Hang on. My bad. Muted. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong. Time to stay off the internet. April Fools. I said, oh, you're not wrong. And then Paul said, not you, the intro skippers. And I said, oh, my bad.
You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, but you thrown off the
Hello, Lucky. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you for watching. Brennan flip off. Is that Brennan doing the... Yes. It's so good. Oh, we're such Brennan Lee Mulligan stans. My life will have been made if I get to shake hands or high five or even do some head nod with Brennan. I do love Brennan. He's such a just character. He's such a character. Oh, so you want me to... Fuck, I can't even ever get it. You want me to engage in stereotype? Oh, Sam, you want me to engage in stereotype? So good. I hope I can say something that makes him monologue one day. I don't think any of us will have that ability after Sam has put him through the ringer. I don't think anyone will ever be able to put him in that state except for Sam Reich. I just don't think so. I think he's gonna be a broken human after Sam's done. My favorite thing about him is that he is enthusiastically himself and he aspires to that. I really like that he's enthusiastically himself, has fantastic boundaries, and doesn't let peer pressure push him out of those moments. What the heck? I did not, Lucy. I did not hear about that. Dark Matter, hello! Thank you for the raid! Hi! I'm just getting started. Here, there's a little Kirby for y'all. I'm wearing my Kirby socks today. It's my Kirby racing socks. Yeah, they're pretty sick, right? I sure think so. But hello, Dark Matter. Shalee, hi! Plant Lady, wait, what the heck? What? Why are you marked as a raider, Plant Lady? How are you everywhere all the time, all at once? What is happening? Thanks for having me. Stopping by, absolutely. You're more than welcome to stop by anytime, Dark Matter. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. I appreciate it so much. I hope you had a lovely time. Uncharted 4, is it any good? I've never played any of the Uncharted games. My brain just thinks of them similar to Far Cry every time. Fun socks are such great things. I have a crap ton of socks, but I almost had a sock show redeem, but then I really thought that the weirdos of the internet would take advantage of that a little too much. So forgot. I just didn't. Thank you for the bits, Plant Lady. Appreciate it. But dark matter, make sure you hydrate. Eat something and decompress by staring at a corner. Do what you gotta do. Post-stream needs to take care of yourself because it's important to do. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. I take it as a very personal compliment. Appreciate it, friends. Also, hi, Butts. How are ya? We're just getting started. Those from dark matter. I just got my cup of coffee. It is still piping hot. And I just started. Kenny, hello! So we're still saying our highs and chatting and everything like that. So if you're looking for a cozy place to just chill and listen, pop a squat on the square rug. Grab your snackies and stuff. No problem. Yes, it's getting good. We're getting pirate treasure. Oh! Pirates are always a lot of fun. Stories in live chat. A LARP fairy coin is a good luck charm that works in mysterious ways. What? What the hell? Sorry. I gotta have a bad day when I'm wearing mozzarella stick socks. Exactly! Found I answer my indestructible socks have a hole in them. No! Is there no sock that I cannot put a hole in? You need to learn how to darn your own socks. Darn those socks. But yes, Stabby. Hello. Right about to be in therapy. So I can't stay, but God, you look great. The fit is on point, and I'm jealous of the vibes. Love the necklace. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye. Ah. I do like my comfy sweater. It's also got a decent sized hood, which is just always appropriate. It can even fit over my bun. That's a good hood. I'm judgmental of the hoods on my clothing. Can I darn them myself? Yeah, it's called darning your socks. I don't know why it's called that, but it's when you stitch up the holes in your socks and stuff. I've always been curious and interested in it because it makes me really sad when my socks get a new hole, but at the same time, it just gives me permission and an excuse to, maybe not permission, but an excuse to buy more cool socks. Made it to Tuesday with Paula trying to kill me. Oh no, it's a normal day in spring. I was scared of the Paula this year. It's gonna be brutal. I was given to him by a forest fairy. That's cool. I didn't know about it, but I forgot. I probably know about it and forgot too, but I'm excited to watch that later. Oh, Plant Lady, don't say that. That's terrible. That's gonna be so much pollen. I do need to learn how to do that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The art of darning your socks. Please don't, nature. Please don't. We'll just hide inside. Plants are trying to revolt hard this year against Plant Last. What's that supposed to be? After the last door number 3, my lord. Door number 3. I love Shrek. It's so good. Anyway. So, while I'm sipping on my hat, is very hot. Hot bean juice. Let me tell you a story. No, I did some work. I did a lot of work on Graveyard Keeper yesterday. Off stream. Only your Sunday best for Mothman. I almost wore one of my very, very old church modest Mormon church dresses that I have still. I could not. I was like, that's like overcoming some trauma right there. So I'll have to process that later. But yeah, I'm dressed nice today. For the most part, you just can't tell. Also, hi Petrix. Stay a while and listen. Dude, I can't do Deckard Cain's voice today. What the heck? There's a little gadget that can't help with darning holes. I can send you a link, Gabriel. Ooh. That's cool. That's cool. N64 was the one with holes in their socks too. That's cool. Cool off, damn it. I want to drink your deliciousness. Prompt you, God. I like your username and the emotes. Hello! My name's Red. It's nice to meet you. Stay a while, listen. We're getting there. It's not nearly old enough. That was a young Deckard Cain. Stay a while and listen. We're getting there. I'll get it. My voice is not my own today either. Pollen attack. That was like when I was sick and I was so excited to be able to sing alto songs. I was like, yes. That coffee looks delish. It has a little bit of maple syrup in it and a little bit of heavy cream. But yes, thank you. I'm sure it'll taste delicious once I'm able to drink it and not scald the entirety of my mouth and esophagus. The radio voice was fun. God, I'm struggling to think of my voices today. I love my, like, showtimey 1950s, 1960s, like, radio, TV time voices. I love doing those voices. You know, when you need to sell something, you gotta get into that little voice where it's like, oh my God, this plastic Tupperware, you need the entire set. I like that voice. Those ones are my favorite. I said that in Chicken Attack. Chicken Attack. That's what you were doing, Plant Lady. Do I dare? Just before being able to burn my mouth. Perfect temp. Perfect drinking temp. These weak ankles can't stop and won't stop me, bro. I've always had the weakest ankles, and I got into, like, dancing of all the different types. Okay, I'll have a coffee. Jeez. Come on, Shalee. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Get in here. Be a part of the Cutie Beans gang. Come on. We're all drinking hot bean juice first thing in the morning. Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. The more I get into it, the more it comes out. Billy Mays here with OxyClean. That's another different type of TV voice. But Billy Mays did have a very, like, distinct voice as well. Anybody with a distinct voice, I lock it in, man. I love them. I love it. If I really got into mimicry, I probably could have made a career out of it somehow. SNL or something. I don't know. Call right now and we will double the offer. Only pay extra shipping and handling. It's a pretty good deal. I can't have my coffee until I've had my energy drink. You do you, Seth. You do you, Sephiroth. He sounded like he had clear sinuses. Yes, actually. Wait, that's so fun. What a weird, like, thing to point out, but it's so true. Wait, what? It can't be these deals. But wait, there's more. Just add your firstborn and you'll have clean sheets forever. Dang, that is a killer deal. Am I doing a painted impression? I don't think I could sound that posh. Turtle, hi! Morning! It's good to see you as well. It's going well today. All of the snow has melted yet again. We'll see if it lasts. I don't know at this point. I hold out zero hopes because I did see that we had like a winter storm warning and more snow on a horizon. But as of right now, it is melted back down. How are you, Turtle? I hope you're enjoying your lovely hot bean juice cup for the day. If not, that you have. Hello, Chova. Hi, hello, chums. I don't know why I said it like that. You know, we're doing accents today. It's one of those days. Hi, Chova. Happy bean juice time. Happy bean juice time. Cheers to all those having their coffee. Same here with the snow melts. Fingers crossed it's spring. I'm hoping for my pupper's sake, if not my own mental sanity's sake, that we are finally in spring. I would love to start going hiking and just being outdoors. Holy crap. Manga Dungalis in the chat flash. What the hell? Hi. I'm having some dirty bean water and wanted to say congratulations for your awesome featured Hitman contract. Manga, thank you. I heard you played it and I hope you had such a good time. I'm still so new to contracts. I think I've made 3 now total. I started the beginning of this year. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Manga. It's great to see you. I hope you had a fun time with my contract. I am incredibly honored to have been featured. It's wild, man. It's wild. Hope you're doing so well. Thank you again for coming by and saying congrats. Cheers. Cheers, bean juice friends. And dirty bean water juice friends. Whatevs. Whatever you got. Cheers to y'all. I had a blast making your contract. Yay! I'll keep at it. Apparently I've got a knack at it, so I don't know. I'll just keep making contracts that I'm having fun with, and apparently that's good enough. Ah, oh, disgusting. I'm so sorry. Oh. Ugh. Chova, those cutie beans melted my Clart this morning. Cutie beans? In the Discord? Ah! Toe beans! So many toe beans. Dude, so many. Oh! Chova, they're so cute. Oh, your pets are adorable. Holy crap, I love them. What adorable little cutie beans. Bean juice is life. Yeah, definitely need my energizing liquid of form for the day. Soon the bean juice will tell me how I am. I get my dirty beans straight from the one and only Habbo. Does Habbo grow coffee beans? Wait, does Habbo grow coffee? Wait. That's cool. I didn't know that. I like knowing new things about people. That's fun. I've heard from the lurkings that Red is a Hitman celeb now. Turtle, you know! Exclamation point so I can phrase it properly. Turtle, you know in Hitman where occasionally they'll have contracts made by members of the community that they put actually in the game and feature them right next to the elusive targets, like in the bottom corner, and it's got like the different featured contracts. I was approached about a month and a half ago-ish. I don't know if timelines are important, but I was very ill that week, but I was approached by the community representative who reached out and said, hey, we'd like to feature a contract. We know you're new at it, but we'd really like to see what you got. And I was just like, sure. I'm not about to say no to that cool opportunity. Like, that's just cool. Too cool to say no, even though I felt incredibly unworthy. Because some of these people have been making contracts for like years. I'm just barely getting into it. And I got approached and I was just like, yes. I mean, I feel dumb saying yes, but I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. So I made like 2 or 3 contracts. Again, they were like my second and third contract ever. I think at this point I had made 1 contract, and that person that was the rep at the time had played it and was like, I really like how you make contracts, so just make more. And I'm like, okay, sure. But yeah. So I'm a part of the featured contracts very quickly after starting to make contracts. I'm incredibly honored. Honestly, I was looking up some of these, some of the other fantastic women that were chosen for the Girl Power featured contracts, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should be standing on the stage with these other people, you know, so to speak. They've been a part of Hitman and like the community and making contracts for years, and I'm just like waltzing in here, the little noob that I am, going, hello! Incredibly honored is the only thing I can really state. But it was very cool, very cool. What involves making a contract? You go in and you have to do the contract yourself unless you have tools to do it. I know there's some tools that kind of help make it easier for selecting targets and stuff. I don't have those tools. I'm just in vanilla Hitman. So you have to go in and find the targets, mark the targets. I should do a contract making for noobs. Contract making 101 stream for funsies. Hitman contract making 101 taught by noob. I don't know. But anyway, lurking while working. Absolutely, Rick. So good to see you. I hope you have a good day. Enjoy enjoy lurking. Thanks for watching. Building contracts with her bare hands, no tools. I built it with my own blood, sweat, and tears, dude. No. Habbo's a barista, works at a coffee shop, and he is in charge of doing all the blends. Oh, that's so good. I love that. You gotta try out my contract at one point, guys. Put it in the Hitman channel in the Discord, in the Disky. Understand? I can be appropriately proud. I think a lot of people fight for a lot to try and get their contracts featured. So the fact that I was just kind of approached as a positive member of the Hitman community, as well as having made a fun contract, it was a lot. It was incredibly honoring and humbling, though. I was just like, I was really sick the week that I got approached too. I was so sick. Do you remember about a month and a half ago, 2 months? People don't have to remember everything about my life, but I was very sick. Like, I didn't stream that week. It was because I was so sick. And I was like, I have to make contracts. I gotta get this done. April Fools, haha, I don't play Hitman. Oh, it is April Fools, you little hooligan. How dare you? I don't trust anyone today. It's true, my description could have been total bullshit. I'm joking. I was never featured in Hitman. Just kidding, that's the April Fool's joke. I remember, so you were in the contract mines. I wasn't. I was actually incredibly sick. Which is why I'm shocked that everyone's like, oh, it's such a well thought out contract. I was trying very hard to make it well thought out. I used a ton of poisons in it, and then I went through without any poisons or any tools to see if I could do it, to make sure others could do it. And I was trying. I was very sick. My brain was not thinking well, but I was doing my best. I did end up playing it afterwards, and I still liked it, and it ended up good. But yeah, I was sick while making it. One Discord bot said repo is now free on Steam. And I was like, sure, buddy. Oh. Damn. That'd be so good. When do we need the lawyers for the contract? Free with a donation of $10. Hey, that's a deal. Till Larry's ADHD brain goes binted. It was a little bit. I was like writing down my ideas as I was doing it to keep my train of thought while I was trying to come up with a theme or a couple. I have another really fun contract I made I'd love to put out. I'll probably put it on the Hitman channel. But yeah, I'll probably put it on Streets Hitman contract channel as well, but the other one, of course, has to do with Jackie Carrington and Bangkok, because why, who the hell else am I obsessed with? It involves shooting everybody that Jackie Carrington lays eyes on. It's called The Perfect Day with Jackie. I followed Jackie through, and I was like, any person that Jackie looks at is dead. Only eyes for me.
Go, Electrify! Thunderbolt now!
Lucky, thank you for the raid. Hello, friend. Just got here. Who are you obsessed with? Oh, hi, Stella Bumdia. Jackie Carrington from the game Hitman. Oh, just me being obsessed with NPCs and Hitman. What else is new? Lucky, thank you so much for the raid. You cute bean. I appreciate it. Make sure you hydrate, eat something, decompress from staring in the corner, do what you gotta do, post-stream needs because you are important. Duh. Thank you for bringing your community here. As always, how was Smite? Hi, girly. What up? What up, what up? Oh, I gotta keep drinking this coffee before it gets cold, and then I'm upset that I'm drinking cold coffee. Fictional men, yes. Yes, yes. I like medicine guy outside the Raven Berlin. He's really funny. And his, I always like his, overalls. 4 out of 5 games? Hell yeah! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I hate that saying, dude. I don't hate it. I hate it because I had one coworker who would always say it the most grating way possible. And I don't know if it was his voice in particular. I felt really bad, but every time he's like, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm like, shut up. Anyway. Photographer girl on your Hitman contract cracked me up. I forgot she was even on the map. I love their little conversations. Yes, I really like the tourists. I'm trying to make today a good day. Yesterday was not. I'm so sorry, Stella. I'm proud of you for making effort to try a better day. Cornelia is better than Jackie Carrington. Correct. That's why I also have my own Cornelia emote manga. Because I also adore Cornelia Stuyvesant. Especially if you're playing Greed in Dubai and she says her name really slow. Because everything's slowed down in Greed. It's my favorite. Cornelia Stuyvesant. It's my favorite. As long as it's not the dancing guy in Berlin, he must be protected at all costs. I was so sad that there was like one of the featured contracts had you killing the dancing guy in Berlin. I was like, no, bro, I'm sorry I have to do this to you. I'm good at Smite. It seems because I have a positive win rate somehow. I put a lot of time into Smite 1. I mained both of the bow people, Artemis and Neja. Artemis and Neja. Love them. They were so fun. I also banned Persephone and the one with the bunny. Chang'e. I really liked Chang'e. Anyway, that's awesome. Smite's a fun game. I played it for many, many, many years. I played with a competitive female group once upon a time. I was their fill-in during practice. It was very weird. I was like, why? I was not as good at them. Not at all. Her fangirling over Tetularitus and then hiding and taking pictures of him. It's so good. I come back to triple red on all tabs. You got busted, plant lady. Echo! Echo! I'm sorry. Neith! That's who it was. It was Neith and Chang'e, yes. Chang'e was fun. Hi, Hero! Yes, I loved Chang'e. I love that you could send your bunny back if you were doing the lanes. It's like, go buddy, go. Go get my shit. Come back to me. You said all gods who are not in game right now. That's because they were in Smite 1. We'll be able to match the moves, but I do want to try the dance. Which dance? That was the only MOBA I ever got into, but I put hundreds of hours into it. It was so fun. Neith and Izunami were my mains. Neith was so fun. If you were really good at her leap backwards, you could get and do so much. Just you could fuck so much shit up and then just bail. Oh, so fun. So much fun. His 2 spin moves, and they're my favorite. That's so cool. Set's a good one. Berlin Guy Dance Red. Oh! I'm sorry. Okay, context. I got you. I'm back. I'm here. What? Yes. Of course that's what we're talking about. Who else did you think we were talking about? Come on, Shlee. Catch up to the conversation. I'm kidding. Thank you for helping me. I tried Smite 2 and it didn't grab me. I hope that changes. Yeah. Sequels to games just don't hit the same. Now I must try without falling over. I had the Broken Dolls skin of Izunami, and honestly, that alone made me an Izunami fan. An Izunami main. Ooh, there's so many games where I would get skins to characters, and I immediately would be like, well, no, hold on. Maybe I have to main this character because they look really cool. I did that with Heroes of the Storm for a while. I was super into Heroes of the Storm. To try to keep up, Red. I apologize. Look. My goldfish memory neurospicy ADHD brain tries its best. Smite 2 is more fun than Smite 1 for me. I'm valid. You're allowed to your own opinions. Love your voice back that doubled her voice spookily. Ooh, that is a cool one. I'm trying to remember who Izunami is. I won't give up on it. I hope so. No. I miss HOTS. I miss Heroes of the Storm. Agreed, bestie.
Hey, are you gonna be all right?
I hope the fan-made HOTS is good and comes out soon. Ooh, I didn't hear about this. That sounds cool. Ooh, and there's a link. Oh, wait, that's my Izunami. Oh, it's a link to the character. I was gonna look it up. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Fair, valid. Know who that is. For a second, I thought you'd say you were not. You are allowed to have your wrong opinions. Oh man, that's only for the days I woke up spicy. This is the ABC who throws sickles that return to you. Fair. The Japanese pantheon goddess of death. See, I like that because there's like more knowledge. There's some facts behind that name. I like that. Japanese pantheon goddess of death. Of course. I will definitely not forget that. That's cool though. I know who that is though after seeing the cool fan hat. I was like, oh yeah, I know who you are. I remember. Oh, so I can't. Wow, that was like the start of stream, and I still have yet to tell everyone all the things that I did on Graveyard Keeper off stream. I got all of the bodies with sin. I know there were like all of the bodies in my graveyard had sin skulls on them. All of them are gone or have been embalmed out. It was a lot of work. But the graveyard is perfect. The inside I also spruced up, so we are actually to the point of being able to get the cathedral. I have not done it yet because I want to do the cutscene with y'all, but there are no more sins in the graveyard. That's such a weird way. Why? It sucks that that's what I was saying when the raid happened. There's no more sin in this graveyard. Hello, Fern Girl! Hello! Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh, It's so fun to watch. I don't think it's my like style of game to play, but I adore watching it. Hello, hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hope you're doing well. Well, not meet you, but hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. I think you're from Chloe? Yes, Chloe! Hi, Chloe! Hi, Fern Girl. Thank you so much for the raid. Make sure you hydrate, you eat something, and you decompress from staring in the corner. Do what you gotta do post-stream needs because it's important. Take care of yourself. Thank you for bringing your community here. I take it as a very personal compliment that you would trust me with them. Hope you're doing so well. How are you doing? How's Gravekeeper going? Good. I was just filling in my community. I did a bunch of work on it. Thank you so much for the follow. I did a bunch of work on it off stream yesterday. Mostly just like the grind of I had to dig up all the bodies that had the little red skull on them, the sin skulls, and get them out of there because there's a ghost in the graveyard that got pissed that I didn't have any in there that were over 1 sin skull. So dude needed to just chill, but whatever. So I did that offline. I had the donkey bring in a ton of bodies. I was digging and exhuming the bodies, cleaning them up, embalming a bunch of shit, tossing them back in the ground. So our graveyard looks beautiful. There's no sin to be found in it anymore. Movie, hi! Thank you for asking. Yes, Chloe is here too. I'm sorry. I'm excited that you're here as well. I was just remembering that Chloe was, yeah. She's the wonderful person who introduced me to your lovely self. Well, I appreciate it and thank you for the compliment. You've only been live for 30 minutes, so many raids. I know, it's crazy. I don't even know. Out of context, this sounds insane. Everything about trying to talk about this game sounds insane. I've talked about that, the fact that it sounds insane, and there's zero way to talk about this game without sounding insane, a lot. I've talked about it a lot. The vibes are so good here, that's why. Well, I'll put that... I appreciate that. I'm glad you think so, and I'm glad that we could have be the vibes, for you. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it so much. I'm trying to finish my hot bean juice before it becomes cold bean juice. I'm failing at it. So let me just do that real fast. Down the hatch. Ugh. Anybody else have lips that like peel a lot sometimes? I hate it. I get the little sharp spiky bits on my lip and I'm like, no, not today. Sips. Ah, yes. I didn't go. Whoops. Oh no, Chloe. Yes, so annoying. I do it a lot during the hot cold seasons. So right now my lips are a little upsetty. I always bite at the spiky bits like an idiot. As I just bit at one of the spiky bits just now. Like an idiot. Okay. So I got into embalming. We've been making enough money off of... I know you were talking about me, Shlee, but it was comedic timing for you to say that right if I just started biting at him. Alright, Graveyard Keeper, right. It's for anxiety things, I think, at the moment. Oh, I do it a lot because of anxiety. I get really bad ones that'll like bite and tear, and it's like, then my lip starts bleeding. You're like, I shouldn't talk about this because it probably is triggering someone. But you know, I do it a lot. I hate it when my lips aren't consistent. If any inconsistencies crop up, I'm like, "Arr," like a ravenous little freaking, wait, we learned this. Opossum? Is that North America? It's opossums? And then possums are Australian, yeah? Like a freaking opossum. I'm just chewing at my lips. So I got into embalming, things to say randomly in public. Sorry, your anxiety is getting to you. Oh, not going to school. I'm a goblin. I thought, Chloe, I'm so sorry. I'm such a goblin today. I'm a menace. I shouldn't be on the internet. I'm sorry you're having anxiety problems, Chloe. I thought you were talking about biting. Oh, man. Gotta keep people on their toes. Mine are perpetually peeling because I pick at them. Yes, but at the same time, sometimes it seems like you finally catch up and you're like, haha, it's because I'm so on top of it. But no, it's probably just because they finally survived your relentless attack on them. That too, I'm sorry, Chloe. You probably thought I was so insensitive till just then. I'm sorry you're having anxiety. That really sucks. Anxiety is the worst. No red on the internet. I'm out. Paul. Movie. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you for watching. I hope your day goes. I hope we can be a better part of your day, and I hope it goes well. I'm such a fucking goblin, dude. Alright. But yes, okay, back on track. Graveyard Keepers. So I did a ton of work on the graveyard. It's looking great. I pulled out majority of the bodies. I did get 2 more zombies. So we have 3 zombie gardens now. So if I ever need anything grown, I can just toss seeds at one of the zombies and they'll take care of it for me, which is awesome. Super side note, I'm going through your clips to make some more shorts and your hair was so short. When I first started streaming a couple years ago, my hair was very short. It grows very quickly. I'm not lying about it. My hair grows very fast, like inches a year. Inches and inches a year, but yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. What's that? You want to build Pam a house? Wait. We could buy Pam a house? 500,000? Oh no, it's gonna be the first thing I want to spend money on. This is like such early me coming back to stream. My hair has so much blonde still that has not grown out. Wow. When did they add this? That was such a fun moment, realizing that freaking Pam's house. You could build Pam and Penny a house. I loved that. 3 years ago. I mean, my hair's gotten really heckin' long. There was at least one haircut in the midst of all that too, where they chopped quite a bit off. So yeah, it's crazy. The blonde ends looked cool too. I went through a phase of dyeing my hair a lot towards the end of the hospital. It's what kept me sane. Is I went to my boss and said, I'm gonna start dyeing my hair again, and they're like, oh, okay. It didn't go that way. It's more like I wear a cloth bonnet to work every day because my hair is so thick anyway. Can I just dye my hair and promise to always wear a cloth bonnet? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And I was like, sweet. So then I started dyeing my hair all sorts of crazy colors. I did blue, I did silver, I did like gray. That one was my favorite, is because I did gray and it was growing out, so it's about this long. And then a strip of it, she did towards the scalp one color and then had it fade to a second color in chunks all the way down. So I had like a double rainbow. So I had a rainbow going down, but then as the rainbow faded to the ends, it also went to a different rainbow. But if I had my hair parted one way, it was all gray. But then if I parted it on this side, it was rainbow. It's very cool. I loved, that was probably my favorite hair ever. It was very cool to like be like totally professional, and then I would part my hair on the other side and it was a rainbow. It sounds so cool. It was very cool. So like it would start yellow and then it would like halfway through ombre to pink, and then it would be like a blue that would ombre to a green all the way down. It was very cool. Love gray hair. It was very fun. How do you still have hair? I don't know. My hair's down to my butt now for a girl. I've got a lot of hair. My hair right now is down to my butt. It's a very real problem. But at the same time, I'm determined to keep growing it like some weird personal challenge and achievement. My wife loves to put fun colors in her hair. It was really fun. I really liked having all these different hair colors. I had a dedicated hairstylist that would do a bunch of different hair colors. It was fun. Girl, it sounds awesome. It was fun. But that's where the blonde was from. That was like the tail end of that legacy. Butt length hair, goals. It gets stuck everywhere. I don't play with your hair so much. Neon yellow Petrix. That's bold, but if done right, could be very cool. I took Broken's hair too. It's true. I'm a redhead. I just stole Broken's soul and hair. That's how she did it. You know my secrets now. You can never leave. If ever you decide to cut it down again, you should make a wig. That's usually how my hair goes, is I let it grow out so long that I get sick of it, and then I chop it off really short and donate my hair. I did that at least twice. I didn't do it the most recent time because I have a hard time knowing which organizations to donate my hair to that are legitimate anymore. So I didn't, but yeah, I've chopped my hair off a couple times and then regrown it out. It grows fast. It's kind of ridiculous. But I'll make a wig. I'll make a wig for Broken. It'll be great. Honestly, I have better wigs than my own hair for Broken. Get the true lore on this stream. Yeah. I've just got nothing to hide. I don't know. What if Broken has nice hair, but wears a bald patch because he likes it better that way? The long gone. I've killed so many vacuums because of long hair. The cats help me. I have to buy, and my family has gifted us animal vacuums because they're more equipped to handle a lot of hair. And I shed a lot. They're the best for hair. They're so good. You just get a pet vacuum. I got one last year. It's a game changer. And they are so much better. They don't break down. They're so much better at handling hair. Best gift to myself. It is... When I realized that I needed to start treating my hair as if I had a really big shedding dog, it suddenly all started to make sense. Just use a flamethrower. Sometimes it feels like that would be easier, Chova. Having it be shorter changes nothing, by the way. Everyone's like, oh, just cut it shorter and then you won't have to deal with as much hair. No, the hair still falls out at the same extreme rate. I have no idea how I'm not bald at this point. It's been like this since I was a child. I've always just had to deal with my hair. Anyway. Why does it always lead back to hair talk? It's because it's such a big part of who I am. It's like a quarter of my being. I still have the same number of hair follicles. It's insane. It doesn't work. I lose hair at an alarming rate, yet I don't actually lose hair. doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. I got my hair short once, immediately regretted it. It will always be wrong. Long. I did super short, like a one on the sides, and colored it blue. I was finding tiny blue hairs for so long. It was insane. I'm like, and they'd be like in my mouth and shit. Ugh. Blah, 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 blah. Love equivalent hair exchange. I like my dog hair, but this talk reminds me I need to hoover my room. It's true. Eldegoss. Where's my dice? I need to roll like my life depends on it. Lou's got an 18? How am I supposed to beat that? I get advantage as streamer. Fuck! I rolled a 9 and an 8. Shit. Serena's a really cute one as well. My shower artwork is pretty cool after a shower with how much I shed. I've actually tried really hard to make like really cool peripheral face artwork. Like I do a peripheral of a face with the hair. I've gotten pretty fancy with it. A singing Pokemon with hair? Tangrowth. When it comes to my hair, the Pokemon I relate to the most, that seems the most on point, is Tangrowth. Yeah! Oh, it's not a shiny, but yeah! Eldegoss. That's okay. I have my shiny Eldegoss card somewhere. We don't fear your advantage. I don't mean shit. Fabio with the long hair? True. Oh, Fabio, you missed a spot. Growing up as children, we used to fantasize, my sisters and I probably shouldn't share this video, but we were laughing about how if we ever got a pool in our backyard and had a pool cleaner, it would have to be Fabio. So it could be like, oh, Fabio, you missed a spot. Anyway, I'm Tangela if I don't brush. Dude, I'm telling you, Tangrowth. It's just like down to my knees, just in it. A part of it. You think you have hair problems? I was shaped by it. Molded by hair problems. So much hair, you have no idea. Tiff, hello! I still laugh that, I don't know if Blondie's still here, but Rad Blondie was like, wait, you sleep with your hair uncontained? I was like, yeah, sometimes. I just like flop it up and over my pillow. It's not, I still think that's hilarious that it's like risky and dangerous that I don't contain my hair when I sleep every night. When I don't brush, I feel like a true goblin. Yeah. Agreed. Officially, my brother has officially lost it. He's buying Pokemon. He's trying to weigh Pokemon packs. Oh my god. I'm supposed to contain it? I've never done it. I don't know. That's so crazy to me. I weigh my hair so much that when I take it down and brush it, I have so much hair loss in my brush. It's crazy to me. I cannot sleep if my hair isn't tied up in a bun on top of my head. I mean, it's the same feeling if you just like drape it up and over your pillowcase. I don't know. He's lost the plot. Bro is a small child and is wasting time on packs. See, if you're to the point of micro scale weighing Pokemon packs, like that to me is no different than getting into crypto or anything like that. It's a hope and a prayer you're gonna make money off of it and that it works. It makes your hair get so tangly. My hair always gets tangly. There's nothing to avoid that with how long it is. I sneeze wrong and my hair gets tangly. I feel like I'm a rotisserie chicken in my sleep, so my hair will not stay. My hair just spins up with me. If you were weighing the packs is the issue, not buying the packs. True. Because I move like I rotate like a chicken and it moves around, bro. The rotisserie chicken. I do too, but like I don't know, it's not a problem. I'm just gonna take a sped up video of me sleeping at night and just to see how close to death I come from my hair just wrapping around my neck. It'd be better to come helping me on the farm, but oh well. Too busy weighing packs. My hair's so fluffy if I leave it down when I sleep. I mean, I don't know. It's just gotten to the length that it is that if I drape it up and over my pillowcase, it just stays there for the rest of the night. It never becomes a problem. It's a sensory thing for me, my hair touching my neck. Right, it doesn't. I don't know how or what magic I cast upon my hair at night to keep it in place, but it just stays there. Think of it as like the connecting point to the rotisserie. Is it tangled the next morning? Yes, but there's nothing to prevent that. Great, next up, manure spreading. On it. Wet hair? Oh, man. Yeah. When my hair is wet and it slaps and suctions onto my person like a freaking angry octopus tentacle dragging me back down to the depths of hell via the freaking drain. Yeah, you know. I also hate that feeling. I hate it when my hair just like wraps around my arm and suctions on. You're like, no! Stop! Ah! It cannot touch my neck. I love that I'm not the only one here that has issues with certain senses or certain sensories. Gotta learn because mother figure is in the show house mode. Oh, Blondie, of course. Good luck, good luck. Enjoy the lurk and enjoy watching. Hope I can be a better part of your day, Cutie Bean. Good luck, good luck. You'll be so fit afterwards, Chova. Dude, I can just imagine the freaking ripped arms you're gonna have. You'll be like SpongeBob from the one beach episode with the blow-up muscles. Except for they won't be blow-up muscles, they'll be real muscles. Alright. I'm gonna get into the video games. I'm really weird about the base of my neck and making sure I scrub it, like especially in my hairline, because I have a tendency, if I'm not careful, to get eczema in the baseline of my hair too. So I hate like leaving it wet for too long if I can help it. Yeah, anyway. Y'all seem to have the same hair problems I have, which is kind of refreshing, but also I'm sorry. My heart goes out to the people with really thick hair. Yay, we all suffer together. Oh, I decorated the house. I forgot. In Graveyard Keeper, I decorated the house. We have rugs. And we have actually storage shelves. So I divvied up and sorted all the food too. So we have way more storage inside the house now. Lots of good stuff. I always let my hair air dry or else it gets wild because of my curls. I have to let it air dry as well because honestly, hair dryers don't do shit. They suck. So a lot of times I usually will take a shower right before bed and then I'll just contain it up into a towel so that it dries inside the towel, and that usually helps a lot too. But yes, I have to let it air dry, and it's like this weird thing of, I don't know. It's my hair has to be taken care of a very particular way. Luckily, I've had 30 plus years with this hair. I know exactly how to treat it how it needs to in order to function, and that's all that matters. I did, Plant Lady. I did. I worked and hustled offline for sure. I did a lot of work. I wanted to get a bunch of the grinding shit that wasn't fun to do offline and then have a bunch of fun stuff for us to work on online, basically. I don't even own a hairdryer anymore. We finally got a hairdryer the other day again because Rove was inquiring about having one. I used to have one and it died. It burnt itself out. So we finally got one, and I got one that has a really good diffuser on it because that works really well with my curly hair. So I've been enjoying the diffuser again. That's been really nice. Helps speed up the process of my hair drying. You guys need to dry your hair? All right. Now listen here. I use the WD-40 in 1 shower gel. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, into the game. If I pause the music and leave myself in awkward silence, it gets me into the games quicker because I don't like to sit in silence. There we go. There we go. Whoa. Cool. Oh no! Fuck! It's the wrong